Hello. Welcome to the show.
Hey there.
Welcome.
Tonight's show is brought to you by a very, 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 very special person.
VIP.
And we will announce that person later on in the show.
Yeah. So wait and see. It's going to be worth the wait
Yeah.
to see who brought you tonight's episode. You're kind of going to be it's kind of going to mess you up.
It's going to your day up.
Oh,
Could be.
Yeah, we don't want to start the show with it because you'll have to pick up your brain and put it back in your skull.
Mm-hmm.
That would take a couple minutes. You'd miss all the great content we're about to sling at you.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you have plans for today, probably stop listening now. You
Yeah.
got something important to do because this VIP announcement is going to blow your socks.
You're watching this live at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday evening. Cancel the rest of your plans
Yep.
because they're going to get fucked up anyways. If you continue to watch this show, your
Yep.
night's going to be ruined.
Wrecked.
Yep.
Theme song. Anyways, how's
All
everybody
right.
doing?
We're back.
How's it going?
Good.
Good.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I just want to say hello and thanks for watching tonight's show.
You're doing, I don't know if you're aware of this or if this
Mm.
is on purpose, Rocco, but you're repping the Charger colors tonight.
Yeah, I'm all about the San Diego Chargers. I'm a huge
that team doesn't exist.
I'm a huge what's the guy who sold Jesse Spano or what's his name?
Dean
Spano.
Dean Spanos, and the team you referenced is dead.
You're a
So
Seattle
I don't even
guy.
know what you're talking
Well,
about.
technically they are. They tore down the stadium.
Dude, there's like one little
Yeah.
piece of it left. It's the saddest sight.
They should
forget.
save
It's
that.
Legitimately,
it's a bummer.
can I be frank? I hate sports.
Yeah.
But even I am saddened by the sight of that stadium being torn down.
Yeah.
It's a staple.
I don't hate sports. It's just not my thing. But I have a lot of memories of going to that and like ignoring the baseball game and running around the stadium.
Yeah.
Hey, this is boring. You want to go do those spiral
Oh, yeah.
ramp thing? Whatever
Yeah, that was our
that was.
our
Yep.
stadium. Yeah.
That
I
was
saw
it.
monster truck jams there.
I had Monster Jam all
All the time.
Yeah.
What did I see there? Anything cool? No, just baseball.
I did go. I feel
You
like I
never
went
saw
to
Chargers?
went to a couple concerts there. I think when my family's friends, they watched us when I was younger. My dad had to go to the hospital for surgery, an emergency surgery, and so my parents were there, and my family's friends watched me and my brother. You know, we were kids at that point, and they were like, "Oh, don't worry. Well, you know, we knew them. We had known them our whole lives.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, if you don't mind, that's cool. Okay. And so they watched us and they took us to like, oh, we're gonna go to this thing at the stadium. You guys want to go? Yeah. And in my mind, I was like, oh, this like a Chargers game or maybe a Padres game, because I went to baseball games all the time growing up, and I had a blast. You know, it was just you're eating nachos and yelling and stuff. It was a lot of fun. It wasn't any of those. It was some religious thing.
Oh,
no.
God, no.
I know what. It's Billy Graham.
I think
It was Billy Graham for sure.
That's the worst
It
thing.
was it called like Harvest Crusade?
Yes.
Harvest.
Yeah.
You poor children.
They took us to that.
Oh.
They
Ew.
took us to that.
You got duped.
You kids
and-
don't need that. You're already going through.
At least take
That
him to
makes-
a used car tent sale.
And so me and my brother brought we brought Game Boys.
Yeah.
and,
Smart.
Oh, yeah.
I think we had just gotten a bunch of Power Rangers shit too. So I had like a morpher and we were like fighting and stuff.
And running around
and
the stadium.
and that didn't go over well with them who
didn't
brought
like
us to
that.
that. But it was like, well, you also didn't tell us what we were going to. So I mean,
Yeah.
fair is fair.
If you would have gone to the parking lot used car tent sales, it's a free for all. Game Boys
Yeah.
are out.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
I remember a lot of tailgating escapades in that parking lot.
Yeah,
It's sad.
dude.
The Deja Vu girls from the local strip club came out to the tailgaters.
What?
during-
What? And
They would drive a van.
what were they going to
Oh, they
do out there?
A
I
promotional
wonder?
I'm afraid to
van.
ask.
It was
Anybody
Deja
got a
Vu-
pole?
It was a Deja Vu van, and then all these girls piled out, and they were just walking around to all the different tailgating groups, like, "Hey guys,
Hell yeah.
Desiree's my name. Here's my card. I'll be on tonight at 10." It was awesome.
Oh man.
Damn.
See, they didn't do that at all.
What
at
were
the thing
you
I
like?
went to.
11? Dang.
I was young, and I was
Yeah.
like,
That's what I'm
oh.
saying.
90s
The
kid
hoe van
dream
just
come
showed
true.
up.
That's like a movie from the 90s. You want to go to the baseball game? Tailgate? Sounds kind of lame. Oh, yeah.
It
Bus
had a
rolls
sub.
up,
Yeah.
opens up.
smoke came out.
20 like Deja Vu showgirls
Yeah.
It
walk
was
out.
so sick.
Baseball's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
it
when
sounds
you-
like every 90s beer commercial.
Yeah.
Like that was every single one.
It was.
A girl hands him a beer. I think I like beer. you know.
and there was a
Yeah.
dude
Kids
walking out of.
drinking it.
I
dudes
remember there was, even at the Petco Park, there's like the special food area.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, they don't just have everything everywhere. You got to go
Yeah,
to certain
yeah.
parts of the park to get it.
Yeah.
Well, even back then, I felt like there was the lower part of the stadium close to the field
Yeah.
that you couldn't really get to. It's kind of like a cave.
Yeah.
You had to go
No,
down this special guarded
that was the
staircase.
field entrance.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's to get like the good seats.
And that was the good seats. And that was the only place they had like garlic fries from Rallies.
Yeah,
In the
I
whole
I remember
stadium.
that. Yep.
And as a kid, me and my friends were obsessed with getting these French fries.
yeah.
So every time we go to a baseball game, I could care less about baseball. And I'd wait till like the third inning, be like, is it cool if we go explore the stadium yet? And then it just turned into 6 innings worth of time. Figure out how to sneak into that lower part of the stadium to get the
Low,
Rallies
yeah.
garlic French fries.
I had such a fucking scam when it came to that because I went all the time because my dad worked at the stadium doing the Padre games.
Yeah.
So he would take me and like my friend Jeff and just drop us off when he went to work. And we would just like bum around the parking lot for a while. Then we go in and then we figured out you would wait for the team to suck because obviously the Padres would lose. And people would leave their good seats early. And
Yeah.
so you go to them and
Yeah.
say, hey, can I get your tickets up so I can go down there? And they oh yeah, sure, whatever. They're just leaving anyways. And they would give you the ticket. Then you get the fries. And then you would sneak into the good seats. And our goal every game was, can we get behind home plate and wave to my dad? That was like... And then after the game was over, we would just meet him back in the parking lot and we would go. It was the best. Oh, I loved it.
Damn.
Getting down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I remember I'd have to wait till when everybody would go to the bathroom. The
Yeah.
7th inning stretch when everybody goes to piss.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
good time to sneak past security to get those garlic fries.
I
'cause
also
a lot of
had the
cross-traffic.
genius idea. If you find a family, just join them
Yeah.
when you walk down. Because if this is some kid with their family, I miss with his other kid. I'm probably
You're a
related
stadium
somehow. And you just,
You're a pro.
Jedi.
yeah, you sneak right in.
something that I would do, and I'm going to reveal the origin of a trick that I've used for many years. And you're going to go, oh, Rocco, I've seen you do that. The entire time I've known you for decades, you've seen me utilize this trick, and I'm telling you where it started. Is I would see that same situation, and if it was an area I couldn't get into, I'd go, Mom,
Yeah.
Mom,
do that.
and they'd be like, oh, kid's chasing after his mom. Don't bother him.
Yeah, and still to this day,
Still
when
to
you
this
do
day.
it, they look
Yep.
at you and go, "Oh, poor kid lost his mom."
Yep.
Let this kid through, guys. This kid's mom is
I-
probably
what if his
real worried
lost?
down there.
I still instinctively, a grown ass man, and I still will instinctively do that at Comic-Con. They won't let you into a certain area. Mom,
People
she's
move out of the
here.
way.
Mom,
I don't know if I
I
should
think now they're just scared of
say
me.
this on camera. This might give you too much power. You can use this against me, but as time goes on, the more you do that, the more I shrivel up inside.
Yeah.
Being the guy next to the guy calling for his mom when there's a big crowd of people there.
Well, I just think now I'm at a point in life where no one knows how to handle it.
Well,
especially
even
me.
me or you. So I think everyone just parts the way.
At this
So
point,
it
like
works.
it's now like to the age, and I'm not saying anything about your mom in this situation. Just hear me out. But what I'm saying is like you see a grown ass man doing that. It's like, oh, is his mom like senile? Is she like did she get lost? Does
yeah,
she need help?
yeah,
Oh, it's the other
No,
way around.
It's the other way around now.
totally.
Yeah.
Either way, when you hear it, you think there's a problem.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
out.
a
I'm out.
problem.
When you first
So-
developed the technique, it was like, let's alert and put a call out for any mothers who have lost their children. But
Right.
now it's like, We should contact any insane asylums and see if any patients have escaped. Because this guy is
This lady lost his old
abnormal.
senile mother. Yeah.
Mom.
I mean,
Mom.
Mother.
Anyways, it doesn't get that bad.
but Derek, to be fair, I'm gonna throw this back at you. We are, you act like you're not on the same page here, but
we don't need to bring
who
this
could
up.
forget
We
the
don't need to bring up retired techniques.
No, I'm just saying. There was a Comic-Con where we were just jumping around like animals, and we were trying to get somewhere.
Well, if you want to talk about escape from the insane asylum or being abnormal, we perfected that technique at Comic-Con, but I no longer feel comfortable using that trick to cut through the crowds.
Yeah, doing.
We
an
were dressed
elephant
like our
impression.
we were like in our Deus Ex outfits, and we couldn't get to the appointment on time. They needed.
We had like a performance we had to get to.
Well, anybody
The panel,
if you've seen our Deus Ex video, we show up at the panel for Deus Ex at the end.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing that was planned, was we were going to invade their panel. And it was like, yo, this crowd is too bad. We might not make it in time to show up at this thing. So we just started like, and like jumping around like wild animals.
It worked though. The C part of
That's a
video.
nice way of. That's a tame way of putting it.
Everyone's
we were
like, give me
jumping
away
around.
from these people.
We were jumping around, and then they were just like, oh, these guys are like, I honestly think a lot of people thought we were doing a performance. And so they like, oh,
Give 'em space.
let's watch. And it was like, no, we just want past you.
I honestly think people were shitting their pants, scared. Who are these guys and what are they
Trench
doing?
coat mafia just showed
let's
up
get
at
the
Comic-Con.
fuck out of
we
here.
were in like trench coats and like sunglasses. We were just,
it's gonna look like Doom.
I don't know what started it.
Well-
I think it was we couldn't make it, and so I just growled really loud, and then it was like, oh, that worked.
You know, honestly, yeah. When you're at Comic-Con, I think we channeled what everybody wants to do.
Yeah.
When you're fucking stuck at Comic-Con and just revert to that animal around the drinking hole.
That is what everyone's
We were
doing
in
on
costume.
the inside.
We were in costume doing that, and people were just like, "Oh, let's see what this is," or they were scared. I don't know which.
They were
one,
scared.
but either way, they got out of the way, and we made it.
I was with you guys, and you would go, and I would just follow your trail,
Yeah.
but people were scared.
It was like Moses parting the Red Sea.
It was.
You know, like casting such a powerful. He sticks the staff in the sand in the ocean parts, where
That's
we
what it
go
was.
like in these Deus Ex costumes, and all of Comic-Con spreads out of the way, and you
Super
can get to
Saiyan.
your panel in like 30 seconds. I would recommend anybody try it because
No, don't
you
do
have
that.
to have the finesse to pull it off. You can fuck that one up real easily.
Yeah, very easy.
and it
fine
won't
line.
work, and you'll just be.
This was a 2010 move.
And for the record too, there were police watching us as we did this, in case. So just don't bother. Do as we say, not as we do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I wouldn't do that today. In fact, I'm sorry you brought it up. And I didn't enjoy talking.
No, I'm sorry.
And we don't ever need to
Just
bring it
saying.
up again.
I
Yeah,
miss it.
real things. that happen.
And you know what? We can't go to Comic-Con right now anyways, so we don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah.
But,
what crowds are we seeing?
Well, I heard that they are going to have some type of scaled down event in November.
You know what?
I think they're aiming for that.
We live in San Diego, and we have the inside scoop. They don't post this anywhere on the internet. Only on the local
on the
news.
local SD whisper line.
Yeah, but we heard that they are going to try to bring Comic-Con back in. Is it October or November?
I heard November.
November. Yeah,
November.
they're aiming to do a smaller scale thing in November.
I heard some sources deep inside the comic book industry saying a scaled back in-person thing November.
Yeah.
But I'm just like,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if I'm vaccinated by
But
then.
we don't
You will
even
be.
know.
You'll be
I think you
vaccinated by
will
then.
Yeah.
We go to Comic-Con every year and do a panel and have the booth, but
Yeah.
we don't even know if we're involved in this
do we get
scaled
a
back
booth?
Comic-Con.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying before is what
it's
does scaled back mean? Is
yeah.
it mean like just the exhibit hall and no panels or vice versa, or like we're just gonna have some like a few panels at night or something? Like what does that mean? So I'm curious what that will.
And to be honest, in my opinion, Comic-Con extends so far beyond the convention center.
Yeah.
Well, we could do our own thing.
Well, how do you scale that back? You know, because
Yeah.
businesses are gonna be comic book themed if there's people in town.
Yeah.
You know,
it's going to take over the city.
Yeah, that's
regardless.
what because everybody wants to cash in on the
Well,
hype.
the city's hoping. I mean, I can't imagine how
Yeah.
many millions of dollars they
I think a
lost.
lot of businesses
They're
want it
fucked.
to happen.
So, yeah.
Hopefully, by November, it can sustain something like that.
For people, if you've never been to Comic-Con, recently even they closed down the surrounding
Gas lamp,
5 or 6 blocks to traffic. You used to be able to drive into the convention center and park and see the show, but now you have to park at an adjacent parking lot and get shuttled in,
Oh, it's a sea
Yeah.
of people, too.
or walk for at least a
Yeah.
good mile, half a mile at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
And
get to the show. And all of that street space is filled with like exhibits and obstacle courses and like programming. So
Yeah.
maybe that'll be gone, but
and it used to only until the last couple of years ago, anybody could go up to the building. Even just, people, I mean, there were like religious
Without a badge.
protesters like outside the door
Yeah.
and everything. And only in the last couple of years, they made it where you can't even get in you can't even as a person get near the convention center in the vicinity of it without showing a badge to security officers and stuff like that. And I have to say, it has been nicer since
Definitely.
they did that. If you are in on Comic-Con,
they've absolutely cracked down on people sneaking into the convention.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they figured out how to do it. And it's
they chipped them.
put cops on the corner 2 blocks out of the convention center.
Yeah.
And don't even let people enter
Yeah.
the vicinity if they don't have a badge.
In conjunction with the RFID thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the chip thing is there. I don't know how accurate that is or whatever, how much that's working. So that could be part of it. But I really do think a big part of it is it used to be, hey, I'm right outside the door. Come sneak me in. I would get people messaging me that all the time. I'd be like, no, oh God, okay.
And
now it's
and we never did it.
yeah, 'cause
I
we're
would
good
never,
boys.
Ever.
Nice people, good. We're good boys at heart.
Exactly.
But now if someone wanted me to sneak them in, I would have to walk blocks out to some perimeter to do that. And so now it's just like no one expects you
And
to
then
do it. Now it's like, man, don't
How
do
do you
it.
even coordinate that? Because before it's these lettered doors. Hey, go to door number
H,
FF
yeah.
or whatever. I'll see you there. Now it's like, okay, I'm going to meet you 4 blocks from the convention center.
Yeah.
Go to Rockin' Baja Lobster.
Yeah, go to the Rockin' Baja Lobster and wait for me there.
Can I meet you at the Hard Rock Cafe? No, not the downtown one. There's one a city over.
Yeah.
Nope.
Go to the Ten Fish. It's covered in a movie or a TV show that will not make it past its first year.
Yeah, and there's 100,000
Find that.
people walking the streets.
Yeah.
It sucks. It sucks.
Meet me at the Starbucks that has the Total Recall remake wrap around.
Oh, and
I
you're
really
walking.
think at this point, if there is a Comic-Con and we're able to go and not be nervous about going, like, I will be so happy to deal with all the bullshit that
Yeah.
Comic-Con has
Yeah.
to offer. It'll be so refreshing and just.
Oh, look at all the crowds. I love this.
I'll love it. Can't wait.
Well, we should segue into guys, Comic-Con staff. If you're watching, you can tell you what, you can throw the event tomorrow and I guarantee at least one attendee because Shawn is now fully vaccinated against the virus.
wow.
So, he wasn't going to bring it up. He's all humble about
I'm
it.
so
Fuck
happy.
that. No, Shawn got it and
Shawn,
he should be happy.
Do you want to talk about it?
Sure.
Now
So I got it yesterday afternoon, and I woke up this morning feeling totally fine, and I was like, oh, I guess I won't. Kevin has been on, he keeps telling me, he's like, I want the shot that fucks me up. Like, Kevin's like, I want to know that this shit's in me and it's working. And I was never like all the way on that, but I was like, I get what you're saying for sure. But I woke up and I was like, oh, I guess that's it. I feel fine. And then like 2 hours later, I got so cold that like, I'm still like, I'm wearing like long johns right now because I'm like really cold, but like, it's just like from the inside.
It's like Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, I just like my bones are cold. But I was thinking like, I get what Kevin's saying because I'm like fucking stoked to feel this. Like, yeah, I feel cold and like not all the way comfortable, but that's so fucking great. Like, I'm so relieved to feel that. So,
Are you dizzy at all? Like you?
no,
think you
I
might
never got dizzy.
Fuck up, say some Roseanne shit.
No, and that shit, like, dude, they get you. It is a well-oiled machine to get through this.
Yeah.
I showed up there at 3:00 to like, okay, here I go. Here's my stuff, and then By 3:01, I was vaccinated. I'm like, how the fuck did I? That was a minute and a half, and I'm done. That was crazy.
Awesome.
So yeah, dude, it was awesome. And in 2 weeks, I think I'll be able to join you guys on the set. I think that's how that works. So I'm very excited. I think Johnny's more excited because he doesn't deal with the green screen shit anymore. But I'm very, very excited.
Yeah. I was. You're the. I think one of the first people I know to actually have the full.
Definitely.
thing.
Yeah.
Did anybody else have a feeling this week that like? Because I didn't know anyone, and Shawn went through this whole volunteer program, or whatever. So I've known for a long time you were getting that, you know, and it's long overdue as far as I'm concerned. But
thank you.
I didn't really know anyone else, and then I feel like I woke up one day this week and everyone I knew had it, or got their first shot.
Yeah, I think everyone's like figuring out ways.
I don't know what happened. I seriously woke up earlier this week and I was like, I went overnight from. Wow, I know one person who's vaccinated too. Am I the only one that's not vaccinated? Like what happened? What's going on?
I don't know. I don't think I know for me, I know a lot of people who got it all of a sudden because they're teachers. And so
yeah, maybe.
Now teachers are all eligible and they all got it. So
and other states might be handling it different.
Well, this is a perfect time for me to plug Mega64 Quarantine Cast because me and Johnny have been following the news and have covered all of this, even on this week's episode.
That's awesome.
So if you want to know
how everyone's getting it,
13% of the U.S. population has received the vaccine. And in other states like Michigan, there's a county in Arizona that has opened up the vaccine to anybody who wants it.
Wow.
Because they have so much. Apparently it's 90 minutes east of Phoenix. Look it up for yourself. And then in Michigan, it's open to anybody over 16. So some states have extra doses. Other states don't. Here in California, I think we're just now rolling it out to teachers.
Yeah, I will say though, like I saw like a ranking of the world, and California was 6th in the world, like well above Canada, just our state alone.
We're so like progressive.
Yeah,
we need a trophy for that.
Is good news, but
yeah, that's awesome.
We're still really, really infected, and they are warning that fourth wave might start because people are so ready to go back to normal because of the vaccine's rollout.
Yeah.
And you know, people should keep in mind that 13% of the population is good, but that's still relatively small amount.
Yeah.
And they were saying as far as like active, cases, there's like the stats. The numbers have been going down, but we're still at the same level we were at peak second wave numbers back in the summer. So it's still an extremely high number.
Yeah. I also saw that we have plateaued that number, but they wanted to keep going down. And I guess Italy is going back into like
Italy is starting their
lockdown.
Third wave.
Yeah.
And it's mostly the UK variant. So it's the variant is taking hold there. Which scares people. And what you're saying about the plateau is what I was saying about we're plateauing at a level that is equal to our peak in the second wave,
so second
which
and fourth
happened in
wave
July.
is the same, basically. It's just like lasted.
So they're worried now that the numbers will start going back up and it'll be like fourth wave.
See, in all the California, at least in San Diego County, like restaurants are starting to announce like, yo, we're opening again.
Everything's opening back up.
And Disneyland's about to have like
the only reason
limited
I
capacity
like
again.
I'm being a Debbie Downer here is just to,
raise awareness.
Everything is opening back up.
I do know people who are acting like it's over, and it's
right.
I think everybody, I want it to be over. Who doesn't? Raise your hand if you like quarantine. Want to keep it going? Garrett's raising his hand.
Shit. I thought you were going to say the opposite.
But, them's the facts. Do with it what you want.
Yeah.
But
I do love that you're still doing the quarantine cast because I think that like hopefully this show won't have to last forever. It seems like it will, but I think it's a really awesome little window because you experience everything that we went through and everyone else went through too. But like we have everything on that, like day one of like, we don't know what's happening to like, me living in the garage to like, is there so many different things that have happened on that show that I think it's awesome to go back and listen to and to see,
it will be a strange time capsule.
Yeah.
When this is all over and
shows,
nobody will want to watch it. They'll be like, fuck that. 2020 bullshit. Who wants to relive that?
There's a documentary or something, movie, whatever, that went out on HBO Max about like, here's all the filmmakers during quarantine and them, visiting with their family who were frontline workers. And I honestly was like, I'm sorry, I'm sure you worked really hard on this, but fuck this.
Maybe in 10 years, I'll be interested.
That's exactly what I thought. Garrett, I was like, in a decade, it'll be really interesting to revisit this. I don't want anything to do with it right now. I just want to be away from this. Like, What, John?
No, we still, I still can't give my grandma a hug. Like, I'm not there ready to watch this documentary yet. Like, I'm not there.
You're living your own problems. You don't need to watch a movie about somebody else's coronavirus problems. You're like,
that's what
I
I'm
got
saying.
my own.
That's what I'm saying.
Watch
it's like,
my
dude,
movie, then I'll watch yours.
But every day, Doc Ryan's prediction on our podcast gets funnier and funnier to me.
Yeah,
like
that's the one fun thing
best.
to rewatch.
I'll watch that every day.
What
and
was
laugh.
his prediction?
You know what, Johnny? Play it again.
They're slaughtering animals and everything together. And it probably is bad over there. It's not going to be bad over here. There was the one case, it was a guy that would happen to be there. They've already quarantined him. They were not around anyone enough to spread it at a high level because it's not like it's insanely, what's the word I'm looking for?
Contagious.
Contagious, thank you. That guy will probably be fine because we have very good medical coverage over here, and I think it's going to be fine.
Who am I going to believe, a doctor or a president?
All right, on Tuesday they'll get to watch that. No, it's when he said it's not a big deal. It's not going to be a big deal.
It's going to be small. We'll handle it. We have good medicine. No one's going to get it. It's fine.
No one's
I don't want to talk shit on Doc Ryan.
No.
But he's not an epidemiologist, so, he was spitballing.
Hey, let me even say that
But it was a funny clip.
Doc Ryan reached out to me today and was like, hey, man, I know I got a second shot. How are you feeling? Like, super nice. Like, I love Doc Ryan. Very nice.
do.
But that clip is hilarious. That's a very funny clip.
Yeah.
I think Doc Ryan is a great heel character on the Mega64 podcast show,
Right.
which is what you're watching currently. He's a lovable rapscallion.
Yeah.
You love to hate him, and you hate to love him. But sometimes you find yourself doing a little bit of both.
Yeah.
That's enough said.
Sean, do you enjoy Resident Evil 4 still, having been fully vaccinated?
That was my next question.
Yeah.
You still like it?
I still like that game.
Okay.
I do.
So maybe, I don't know, if he got
Maybe it didn't work.
I don't know if Ryan got the Moderna or the Pfizer, there could be something in the variable,
one of
thing,
those.
but
Doc Ryan, if you're
fucks you
watching, feel free to use what I just said about you. Put it on a shirt. It's like your face. It says Doc Ryan. Hate to love him, love to hate him.
Yeah.
Then on back, sometimes find yourself doing a little bit of both.
Yeah, that's a good shirt. That's a good shirt.
yeah, I agree.
That is really good.
I will say that when I got the vaccine, like the place was like a club. They made it look cool. Had cool lighting, had music playing. I got the vaccine and there was people with pom-poms like shaking them for me. Which sounds like you would be like, okay.
That's what we're spending our budget on.
Dude, no, they're all volunteers. All volunteers. I felt so good. I was like eating that shit up. I was just like, fuck yeah with the pom-poms. Let's go. Hell yeah. So it was great.
They're all volunteers, but the government's dropping some money on those.
You didn't bring your
I'll
pom-poms?
tell you
Who bought
that.
the pom-poms?
Yeah,
That's what I want to know.
somebody put those club lights up. Probably the American taxpayer.
There was a
Well,
fog
do you
machine, the DJ.
Do you think they'll mess with my vaccine if when I go I yell "shut up"? Do you think they'll
Spit in
all
it.
right, they'll be like, put a few air bubbles in this
I'm
guy.
glad you warned me. I wanted to shit on that too. Hey, I'm just here for the needle. Turn this shit off.
Be serious.
I'm not here for
Spit in
fun.
my syringe. Or
Pom poms
something?
look dumb.
They'll lick it.
They'll be like, all right, inject some spit into this guy.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I mean,
Angel of Death stuff, dude.
I'm sure they've spit in my food.
Could you volunteer to just give the shot?
No,
Or
you have
just
to be a
watch
medical
people?
professional. You got to be.
Man.
When I don't know if I told this before, but when I went to volunteer, someone accidentally went to the wrong thing and volunteered to be a vaccinator. And the lady was not letting them off the hook, and I was loving it because I was fine.
Oh,
But she was like, "You signed up for a vaccinator. Are you a medical professional? Do you have a medical license?" Like, no, I just wanted to volunteer. It's like, so you're telling me that you signed up for the wrong thing, even though it clearly said vaccinator, and you had to enter all this other information that you seem to have skipped over, and somehow you're still here. And now you're telling me that we're gonna have one less person who's gonna be able to vaccinate people today, so we're gonna be behind today. It's like, ooh,
Ripped him
you're
a new
trouble.
Bean situation.
It was. Oh, and they're like, I'm so
should've-
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry. It's like,
Seriously, that should be a modern day Mr. Bean episode, and he just goes with it. He goes, "Oh, I could vaccinate." Oh, and then it's like,
Dr. Bean here.
Yo, you just made me like Mr. Bean so much more.
right,
By your Mr. Bean pitch in
right,
modern day.
Come on,
Now I appreciate that Bean exists.
and he would show the needle to Teddy. his
Shit,
teddy
he like
bear.
flicks it. He's like squirting it out,
Yeah.
getting it all over the place.
Real quick, Bean trivia.
oh.
What episode was it that he did inject someone with?
4. Episode 4.
No, does
Yeah.
anyone remember what the premise was?
Something about drugs.
The heroin episode.
Okay. The classic dentist episode. He accidentally stabs the dentist in the leg with
Novocaine?
anesthesia or what, Novocaine or whatever.
Yeah.
And he goes, and the dentist passes out. And so Bean has to do his own dental work.
Yo, dental humor kills me every time. That one Seinfeld episode where Bryan Cranston is Jerry's dentist.
Yeah.
And he's about to put him under, and then Bryan Cranston takes a huge sniff of it first and then puts it on Jerry is the funniest fucking thing. Kills me.
Imagine if a vaccine clinic had Benny Hill working for it.
No, not as
that would be
good.
Just as good.
No, he'd just be perving on the nurses. He'd be going, you know, that's it.
Yeah,
Bean
like
would at least get the job
like
done.
a pretty girl walks in and he takes the needle and it's like, bing.
Bean would
Yeah.
screw it up. He would screw it all up, but at the end, something would happen where it all worked out good.
Yeah.
And then they'd go like, thanks for the vaccine. And he would go, magic.
I've never seen Benny Hill, but is it like the pretty girl comes in and he chases her with the needle
Yeah.
while the music plays because
Yeah.
he really wants to stick her?
Yeah, he wants to stick
And then he
around.
eventually gets her, but then they, they're
Slap
both
him?
into it. And then like a real doctor comes in and catches him, and then he's chasing them all around.
Oh, Benny Hill does it with them?
Yeah, they
What?
They
I don't
run
remember
it first.
Benny Hill fucking.
Benny Hill, he's
remember.
always on the pursuit for Tail.
I love how we're back on the Benny Hill.
I know. This is like week 8 of the Bean versus Benny
No
Hill.
other podcast is going this in depth.
I've never seen Benny Hill, but I think I need to.
I thought he gets his ass kicked. Does he bang?
He eventually catches up with them when they're chasing.
I need a third. Kevin, do you?
Yeah.
Does he
It's
bang?
been so long since I've seen
He
Benny
bangs.
Hill.
Does Benny bang?
When you're a kid, you probably don't realize he's banging.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Honestly, that's what's just it. I'm
I
like,
was a little kid when I was watching Benny Hill.
I
So he
was
probably did.
so
like,
innocent.
He'll like
I didn't
come
know.
back from behind the curtain in the doctor's office with the nurse's legs up in a stirrup, and he'll be like blushing, and then he'll put the curtain.
Oh,
back.
really?
What the?
I don't remember Benny Hill.
And then the doctor comes in and
Yo,
he's doing a.
I don't remember
a-
Benny Hill getting his fuck on,
I
dude.
think Benny Hill might be better than Mr. Bean.
I'm telling you,
Shit,
dude,
I didn't know
telling ya.
this.
Benny Hill's had sex.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm a
often,
man.
like all the time.
Hey, real quick, Bean. So is Bean a virgin?
Gotta be.
Oh yeah,
Mr.
that's
Bean
why
is
they
a
call him
virgin?
Mr. Bean.
Dude, no. He's
so
got-
innocent.
He's fucked.
That's now you know
Mr. Bean's
where the
fucked.
name comes from.
I'm sure of it.
Teddy is his mate.
He dropped his
Teddy-
beans at one
Teddy's
point.
his
for
plushie.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's into
Girlfriend in that
plushies.
episode, but she like leaves or something.
Yeah. You know what though? He does have a recurring girlfriend through the original series. They did something.
Those they
That's
get
not-
free.
Even if he didn't know what it was, and he
Bean and
was
his girlfriend get nasty.
You know, that's puppy love. No,
Peters.
no,
No,
no. Fuck yeah,
Don't say
exactly.
that.
God.
That's what the fuck happens. In
Sorry,
the
I was
ladies
quoting
out.
Yoda. That was
Ew.
say that.
Oh, shit.
that was Yoda. That was a deleted scene.
Oh my god.
Hey, wait. Don't,
Yeah.
don't miss this one. I want to make sure this is on tape.
Okay, get it on tape, guys. Come on, get the tape rolling.
Titties.
Classic Bean.
Okay. I want to make sure Kevin's joke was heard too, so I'm going to steal it and say that was great when he quoted, we were talking about it banging, and he went, brace yourself.
I don't get that one.
You got to see the Bean movie.
But, you know, he always says Teddy, but titty.
yeah,
I can
it was
see
good. They're all good.
God.
Just because Kevin's was good doesn't mean yours wasn't good.
I know.
This is not a competition.
Tune in next
is
week
a
when we
fair-
go back into Penny Hill and Mr. Bean.
Maybe we'll watched Benny Hill by then.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
missing out.
I'm telling everyone, I'm giving everyone a challenge. Watch as much Benny Hill this next
Fuck.
week.
Okay.
So this week I'm going to be watching. I just want to get this out in the open. I want to let everyone know. I am going to watch the original because I've never seen it. The original cut of Justice League.
Okay.
I'm going to watch the original, and then Snyder cut is coming at the end of the week. So I'm going to watch both.
6
and
hours,
compare and
then.
contrast. But somewhere in between that 12-hour thing, I'm gonna watch Benny Hill. That's my promise. This week, I'll watch it all together, and then hopefully it'll all kind of blur together. Like which one?
At least you get Benny Hill in there.
Yeah,
I can't
Something that's
imagine.
Fit something in, yeah.
sounds good. What?
I mean, I have a morbid curiosity to watch the Snyder cut, but I know I'll be 5 minutes in and be like, fuck this, and just turn it off. There's no way I'm gonna make it through.
It's
that.
4 hours, man.
4 hours.
I know I'm
And
going to have to
that's-
sit
I hope.
through it.
I hope nobody picks it for Movie Club because that would be kind of.
Oh, dude, that scene
Might have
that
to-
leaked that was out there was, I thought, a joke. I thought
Yeah.
there's no way this is actually in the movie, but it was. That's real.
Well, you're talking about the Snyder cut,
Yeah.
What
and you
scene
thought it
leaked?
was a joke.
Oh no.
That sounds like a Joker update to me. Oh man,
Wow.
I'm still not used to that new tune.
I
And
do.
I'm digging it,
dude.
I'm
I
loving
like
it.
it better than the other one.
I just wanted to get this on camera. This isn't like the biggest revelation or anything, but we missed a couple of podcasts, or didn't quite have a stream the week that this happened. I just want to make sure it's documented for future. People go back, like you were talking about with Mega64 and Team. They're going to look back at this time.
Yeah, time
Right.
capsule.
They're going to look back at Joker Update and see the saga unfold of Jared Leto's Joker, the best Joker. And I did want to make sure this was on here. Jared Leto posted a picture of himself as Jesus Christ Joker.
Oh,
So I just
my
want to make sure
God.
we
Best
did
Joker.
cover that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Joker Christ is there.
We got Joker Christ.
Want to make sure everyone knew it. Everyone
Crown
saw
of
it.
Thorns, man.
This is not a little bit of a tangent, but I was on Reddit and one of the top things was like, hey, what celebrity did you meet that was a huge asshole? Number 1, Jared Leto. It's like, I knew it.
You know what?
Really?
Knew it.
Can I declare something officially, and we can put this on the record, and it can be known from this point on? Jared Leto is Joker cucked.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Does this guy realize that he's not actually the fucking Joker?
I don't know. I
Has
think
that thought crossed his mind?
But here's the thing, and this is a compliment to him, honestly. He is so focused and so put himself in this role that maybe he got lost along the way, and he did that for us so the performance would be so good.
Wow.
They say that's what happened to Ledger.
What's funny about that?
Ledger
What's funny?
had demons, and then the
Yeah.
Joker consumed them.
This is just Derek. He is just a Heath Ledger that didn't die.
yeah, that's what
That's
he is.
Heath couldn't take the.
Y'all
Yeah,
seen-
but
y'all
Leto
seen
could
those
take
videos, all gas, no brakes.
Sure.
Yeah,
Right.
which I have something to say about that later too.
That guy has his own internet drama. But if you
Yeah.
haven't seen the videos, check them out. They're funny. He went to Florida and found these guys who were members of the Joker gang.
Wait, who is this?
Look up all gas, no brakes, Sean.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
YouTube channel.
YouTube
A guy.
channel.
How would you describe it? A guy drives around and goes to these crazy events. Like he'll go to Sturgis when the Smash Mouth concert is
This
happening.
sounds rad. Okay.
He goes to investigates all the kinds of stuff. Anyway,
These guys in the Joker gang, they have Joker tattoos
Shut
and they
up.
dye their hair green.
Oh my God.
And they live the Joker life and they say amazing things like, I fucking hate Batman. Stupid shit like that. I would rather watch those guys be the Joker than watch Jared Leto, because Jared Leto drops the facade all the time and then
Yeah.
revisits it. Here's a publicity thing.
Yeah.
Those guys live it.
These guys go to the mall as the Joker. They
Yeah.
work at the kiosk at the mall
They
as
live
the Joker.
in RV camper in a parking lot outside of a mall together as
the
the Joker.
All
Wow.
Joker.
what a nightmare!
No break.
This sounds like
Yeah.
something I have to watch.
It's awesome.
We all
And
met
wow.
one at game days.
I honestly feel like it's weird because I feel like they're inspired by Jared Leto Joker,
Yeah.
to be real. Like they kind of took his aesthetic,
Yeah.
but they've also far outshined him.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we
Film
don't
them.
we don't need Jared Leto Joker anymore because
Do you
we
guys
have the
remember-
real thing now. You know?
Yeah.
At game days, we met the Disneyland Joker.
Yeah. There was a guy doing the same bit there.
He was
yeah,
he was
character.
he was and he had a whole Instagram and a whole thing, and you could tell like this dude lives his life ripping off the Jared Leto, the damaged Joker.
And we've talked before about how there is a cosplayer, but there's also the role player.
Yeah.
And this guy was a total role player.
Yeah, he looked like he hated Batman too, Derek.
Dude, it's so great.
They say stuff like that. I
Yeah.
still can't get over that. That's the funniest thing.
I'm trying to remember the interview, but like,
They say
what
stuff
do
like,
you think
"I
about
hate
Batman? They're like, yo, I fucking hate Batman. Yo, I would
get me
fucking
started.
kill him. Like, what would you do if you saw somebody with Batman tattoo? Fuck him up. You know, stuff like that.
Dude, the FBI is going to take ICP off and put these clowns on.
Joker gang.
But I should clarify, though, I do think it's worth saying, you know, Derek, and you should know this before you say that kind of stuff, that he did clarify in a recent article, he did not ever send dead rats to anybody.
Oh.
And I know that rumor got, you know, sent around.
It got
and
steam.
I think that was unfair. He put live rats. He did a thing where there was a thing of rats, and he brought that.
Cool.
They weren't dead.
That sounds badass.
So,
Dude,
just want to clarify.
Did he mail ammunition
Yeah.
live bullets to Willow Smith too? Did that happen?
So, you know, who knows? Yeah, you know,
What about
that
the
could have
used
been.
condom? Was that real?
That wasn't addressed. So, you know,
Why can't they ask the hard questions?
What,
Oh,
like Ken Kaczynski.
how did the 30 Seconds to Mars fit into it?
That's
How's
separate.
that part of the
Yeah.
Joker bit?
That's separate.
How's the sex cult working
yeah,
out?
isn't he in
Yeah.
a sex cult? Isn't he a leader of that?
So he was in Requiem for a Dream. So did the Joker write the ass to ass scene, or
I think so.
I think that was
Probably.
Jared Leto's whole life is rolled up into now being the Joker? So I'm just trying to like, how deep does it go?
Yeah, dude, they beat the shit out of him in Fight Club.
Joker Begins.
But yeah, I bet that for him that was a normal day.
How do you think he got damaged?
Yeah, that's how. Oh my God, Sean, brilliant. That's how he got damaged.
that's how he got those scars.
I mean, he didn't walk out of that movie fine.
Wow.
That's how he got those fucking scars.
This is nuts.
What else did Jared Leto do?
I'm afraid of him, dude. We keep talking all this shit. He's gonna like show up in my house.
Fuck you.
He probably
said
will 'cause he's an asshole.
Dead pig carcass.
No, I mean like movies.
I mean, he knows,
Dallas Buyers Club.
Well, yeah, he won an Oscar for that.
he was good in that.
We are talking
but-
about Oscar award winning.
Everyone's going to win an Oscar for playing the Joker but Jared Leto, and I love that.
He's good in
That's
Blade
what he
Runner
gets.
2049 too.
But
I hate
but
him in that.
but I was gonna say I didn't mind him in that. It didn't like do any. I mean, I didn't feel one way or the other.
Sure.
But reading more and more about how that was David Bowie's part and he couldn't do it
Oh yeah.
Oh,
wrecks that part. It's like,
That
oh,
sucks.
this David Bowie would have been great in this. But anyway,
Most definitely.
so this was their David Bowie tribute. David, you should have done that role. Shame on you.
I'm being a little stinker. Jared Leto's all right. I like Jared Leto. I'm just scared, the Joker thing. It scares me.
Yeah.
Legitimately. You know, what's next? Where's it? Joker Jesus?
Yeah. I mean, I'm
What's
joking.
next?
I'm
Joker
scared.
Satan.
Joker
Oh,
Buddha?
we couldn't handle that, dude.
dude.
Joker God. Because that's Jesus'
Can
dad.
you imagine how fucking hard all those Joker gang people got when they saw that picture? They're like, oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Our savior.
He dropped it. The mother load, and they came.
Do you think that they dislike the Joaquin Jokers dressing up in the fancy
No, they
suits?
like that too. Had to have.
Yeah, are there Joker turf wars?
Like
that?
Joker Gang is like the damaged version, but then all these dudes smoking like cigarettes and dressing in fancy suits, like
I'm not crazy about Joaquin Joker either.
running
you know
up
me.
steps.
I
don't want.
I
any of
like
it.
Heath Joker, and that's it.
What about what's
The only clowns I like are insane.
Caesar what? Caesar, what's his first Joker?
Caesar Romero.
Romero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm that Joker.
That's the Latin Joker clique. That's the like M13 Jokers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Nicholson guy.
The Joker already has a gang, Garrett.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to bring in
I'm telling you, dude.
MS-13. Holy shit.
That's OG Joker shit.
Yeah.
But
OG
yeah, Nicholson Gang. That's
Yeah. Where I'm saying like, you know, ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight kind of stuff, you know.
That's
cool
crazy.
Joker. That Joker is more the gangster. You know, he's like more Soprano style, you know. So I like him.
He listens
And
to
he- and he
Prince.
smiles the biggest.
All the Joker that
like
we
I
heard
do.
about, we heard so much about the first time he was in Suicide Squad, and then it ended up being for like what, 7 minutes of footage?
Yeah, 7.
So what do we know the runtime of this one?
I think he's in it even less.
Oh my
think-
god! Oh my god!
From what I've heard, I think he's in it like 2 minutes.
Oh Jesus!
You know,
Literally,
Joker
Joker
Jesus.
Jesus.
Joker. Jonah Hill.
Dude.
He would fuck that up, dude.
Yeah, he would be great.
Or
Or
like,
Seth Rogen. Well, Seth Rogen would be Batman.
he'd be like, I'm the Joker.
That's the Rogue.
That's
yeah.
that's the Riddler.
What? Give us a Jonah Hill Joker.
I just want to make a joke and no one's letting me.
That's
That's-
good.
I could level up your Jonah Hill impression by 100% with one note.
Uh-huh.
Say that exact same thing, but add the word fuck like 5 times
Yeah.
in that sentence.
I just want to fucking make a fucking joke and no one fucking let me.
Yeah,
That's pretty good. You're right.
There you go.
That's Jonah.
It's 100%
Wow.
better.
Okay.
Can you do a Ray Romano Joker?
Yeah. I mean, the Joker, let's all be the Joker, I guess. We're all painting our
No. See, Rocco never
our,
loved Everybody Loves
faces.
Raymond.
Everybody loves the Joker.
All right, here you go, Jared.
Batman, you're always no, this is awful. It's awful. Deborah is my wife. I don't know. I got the kids to take care of. I don't know.
He's gotten older over the course of this impression. Not long now. Not many jokes left.
They can't play Everybody Loves Raymond on TV anymore because the grandparents are dead.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not
Once
allowed to-
someone dies in a show, they can't air
Can't
it.
show it anymore.
Yeah.
Is that how that
It's too
works?
sad.
Oh, it's
You
too
watch
sad.
it, you'd be like, oh, the mom's dead. Oh, the dad's dead too. Who's next?
That's
Yeah.
why they don't play the Cosby Show. Cosby kicked the bucket.
I started watching the Dick Van Dyke Show and then realized like everyone here is dead but Dick Van Dyke. He's the one
Yeah,
who made
and
it.
Dick Van Dyke is like dancing.
Yeah.
Like it's not even like, oh, I'm still alive. I mean, he's like tap dancing on TV, like he's fine.
Yeah,
that
this
dude's
dude's
a
still
vampire.
kicking. Everyone else is fucking
He
gone.
stayed flexible
Crazy.
with all those
Count
pratfalls.
Van Dyke, he's a vampire. Dick Van Dracula.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right.
Dick Van Dracula.
I don't know. Dick Van Helsing. What do you want me
He
to tell
like
you?
dances
That's a
past
good one.
the
That's better.
ottoman in Dracula gear.
Dick Van Helsing rules.
Hey, but I want to. I think this is a good segue though. Shop.mega64.com has a lot of great stuff. We did a little restock. We got a lot of great stuff on there. The Neuro sweatshirt is up on there. We got the Youth Pastor shirt is up on there now. If you ever missed out on those, they're ready to go. All kinds of stuff. But we do a 64-hour special every week where we have a shirt that's only around 64 hours and it's gone. And guess what? This week, in honor of the events that are happening, the Joker update shirt
Oh my god.
up there.
You thought you could escape it.
And this is your last chance in honor of what may be the final appearance.
Yeah.
Now's your chance,
It better
or
be.
say goodbye.
And
That's it.
no, we didn't take out the Comic Sans font.
No.
We left it in there.
Yeah, we refuse.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
It's the funniest. So
Yeah.
You're gonna
The Joker.
You're gonna get the Joker update shirt, and you're gonna get it with Comic Sans font. That's just the way it is.
careful where you wear that shirt, man.
Yeah.
You could encounter a Joker gang, one of the many variants we discussed.
I actually think that shirt would protect you from Joker Gang.
You think they'd be like,
I think
oh,
it'd
all
be like-
they
Jokers
would
represented,
want the
I'm down.
update. The, what do you got from
Yeah.
me?
Okay.
Yeah.
They can't, harm the press.
Yeah.
It's press protection.
That's true. Oh god.
You go into Joker Gang territory, they're like, this guy's getting the update, sharing our story with the world. He's important.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just those with the Batman
So
tattoo.
get that and protect yourself and your loved ones.
Yeah.
Shop.mega64.com. I also want to thank, we have an official sponsor tonight. Our legitimate official sponsor. I want to say thank you to Tenga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tenga
Thank you.
is sponsoring tonight's show, and we want to thank them. If you need,
Look what I have
look at that!
Tenga egg.
Whoa.
How convenient!
Looks
That's
like
the sun.
Looks like it's been opened. Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
Oh, what's inside?
See how far the rabbit hole goes.
There certainly is a rabbit hole in here. Something inside.
Oh, what a treat!
But
Get that.
have to take that out to put something else in.
that.
Oh, oopsie.
Fresh.
Smells really nice.
I love a fresh one. Yeah. It's like better than sneakers. Like when you pop a fresh Tenga, it's like it beats a pair of new Yeezys any day, dude. Can you get it stuck
Number one
on,
podcast on the
really
internet.
nice.
You get it stuck on your
Yo.
nose?
I don't know what other people are doing with these things. Can you? This is wild. Try it out.
Can you like clown nose it around you? Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
What's up, bozo? Holy shit.
Get your. Do we have a special link for the people at
Yeah,
home?
get the special link below. Use that, and you can get your own today. Get your own stuff for your own pleasure today.
Yeah, use it however you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, do whatever you want. Wear it. I don't care.
I'm
what
not
you
stopping
do,
you.
but check it out.
But use the link.
And thank you, Tenga.
Thank you, Tenga.
Yeah, that was delish. I want to plug some things too. We have a lot of platforms on the internet. Not all of them get highlighted here.
Yeah,
If you're part of the Zoomer generation, you're going to love this. We launched a TikTok recently. Johnny, shouts out to Mr. J.
Yeah, Johnny.
Real Mr. J.
yeah.
He's been maintaining that, curating it, if you will. Johnny is he doesn't want to admit this. He's a longtime super fan of Mega64. And he knows all the best clips, so he's been firing those out. So check it out.
He still is. He's our biggest fan.
Yeah.
He's my biggest
I
supporter.
want to say thank you.
Thanks
Thank you
for
for
the
being
support.
such a fan.
And you know what? We have shirts available on Amazon as well.
Yeah.
We have an
Yeah.
Amazon store.
Yeah.
It's something we rarely talk about.
We rarely talk about it, and it's the Wild West out there on Amazon. Honestly, we tried to get some exclusive merch put up there, and I'm not sure where that stands currently.
I think everything's on there, but Amazon sometimes just like takes them down.
Yeah,
Check
we
it
were
out.
doing like cool pop sockets,
Yeah.
and they were up and then down and then up again. So,
Yeah.
But if you search Mega64 on Prime, you will get some results.
Yeah, and you may be thinking like, is this official? Does this go to the guys? Yeah, that goes to us. I mean, it benefits us more. Go to the shop and you'll find even
Yeah.
more merch.
Definitely.
But
there's
it's on
some
it's
stuff.
Amazon's print on demand service for certain items that are on there.
Yeah. But it's pretty good. You know, we checked it out. We vetted it. We
Yeah,
give it the
it's
stamp
cool.
of approval. So if you're shopping on Amazon, if you got a gift card on Amazon or something,
Yeah.
throw in a couple Mega64 products and hit buy. It'll help us out.
Yeah.
And maybe you didn't know about that, and now you do.
Yeah. And I just wanted to say about the TikTok real quick. There's been some stuff like blowing up on there. Like we just started doing that, and it was immediately like,
Yeah.
oh, Assassin's Creed is blowing up again. Okay.
should-
yeah.
Give a
Yeah.
big shout out to the fans, actually.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Yeah. Also, we got a shitload of gifts made. Our friend Leroy at Giphy spent an afternoon with us, and yeah, some of those gifts are fucking everywhere now. So yeah, check out wherever you find your favorite GIF
Love to see
or
it.
GIF, but it's a GIF.
Yeah.
Just type in our names or Mega64 and see what you get. We got some good shit there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thank you,
I was
Leroy.
going to say the Mega64 community was alerting us to the fact that our videos were blowing up on TikTok, despite the fact that we weren't uploading them.
Yeah. So
That's
they
true.
thought-
Yeah, they're like, you guys need to put your own videos on TikTok. So
Yeah.
we listen to the people out there.
Yeah.
Thank you to the internet soldiers for watching out for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Our people on the streets. That's why you're an internet soldier.
Yeah.
You are there to put feet to the pavements.
Yeah.
On behalf of Mega64. So we've listened to the fans, and we've created it.
Yeah.
It
and
helps.
really, really, Johnny is doing so much work
He is.
on that. Thank
Yeah.
you, Johnny.
Thanks, Johnny.
You're welcome.
He didn't
Okay.
sound like he wanted to accept
He's
that.
so humble.
Yeah, he
you know.
could have put on his producer mic, his producer cam. He could have showed some actual,
Dude, he
Humbleness,
was.
but-
You caught him off guard. He put Johnny on the spot. He wasn't ready for it.
I don't think he trusted that. Thank you. I mean, I think he is like, what is this? Like, I mean, set up.
Yeah, what's wrong? Do you like not brush your hair? You don't want to be seen today, or what's going on, Johnny?
Well, if only one way to find out, Johnny.
Well, I really miss you. So
There he is.
Oh, look at it.
Hey,
Worked.
Johnny.
Yeah.
It worked.
There's our guy.
It worked. I don't know. I just think he could have been lit a little better. I don't know. He's on a MacBook webcam. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. But no, anyway. But yeah. I was surprised about that. And it's just like, it's a lot of like classic stuff that we were putting on there. But it's weird. I did get like one or two emails about TikTok where some like Joker style that were like,
essays.
Oh, you're posting on TikTok now? Well, let me tell you, I will not submit to the Chinese government, and I stand for freedom, and this app will not reach the boundaries of my telephone. And it was just like, oh, okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay.
I will not submit to the Chinese government.
That's okay.
I only submit to the American government. Every app is fucking monitoring your shit.
Yeah.
TikTok
It's-
is huge.
It gives some truth to the saying that it's not the message, it's the medium.
What do you mean?
The whole TikTok thing, like being a new platform for us, it's our old content, it's our old videos. But
Yeah.
just putting those on this new medium reaches a whole vast new audience that is not on, YouTube, and Reddit,
Yeah,
and
and
fucking-
you are right. And
Facebook.
it was already reaching that audience
Yeah.
with or without us, because people
Yeah.
were telling us every day your videos are being ripped off and uploaded on TikTok.
Yeah.
They're going viral, and you're getting no credit. So
it's
I mean, it's the only thing we could do was
yeah.
make it official.
it
Yeah.
behooves us to keep current with new and emerging formats. It's a juggle to choose which ones to don't waste our time with whatever.
I mean, honestly, we're probably we're very late to the game on TikTok. Like, it's been big forever, but
But the TikTok's kind of changed into what it is now too, from what it was. I feel like it's turning into there's trends.
Well, it's
now,
just
and
like,
they
yeah.
curate those trends.
I brought this up before too, but I remember when Twitter started, it was like, oh, fuck this.
Yes,
I'm not using.
exactly.
I mean, we talked about that on here. It was just like, ew, like no. But I feel like the early days of Twitter, that the one I signed up for a Twitter account in like 2008, and I didn't use, because I was just told like this is the next thing, but I didn't use it because at that time it was all like, I'm going to get lunch. Wow, this lunch is yummy. Wow, you know what I mean? No one was using it for like updates on stuff, or at least not on a mass level.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't being used in like interesting ways. It was a lot of just like, oh my, I just pooped, or something
Yeah.
like that. And then it kind of grew into something more. And TikTok, it's not like it's growing into some like useful news thing or anything, but you're seeing more what you can do with it instead of just seeing it in a way that's like, oh, dance with this person,
Sure.
So I don't know.
I used to call TikTok or Twitter shitter
Yeah.
because I really felt like people were just going up.
Yeah.
I pooped today.
Yeah. It was seriously stuff
And
like
I was
that.
like, thanks. This
Yeah.
is a great platform. I was watching The Masked Dancer. I'm getting so into the Masked universe.
Masked Dancer.
Don't worry, guys.
That
I'm still
sounds-
cool because I only watched one episode.
Okay.
And I couldn't even get through it.
Well, there we
because
go.
I realized the concept of the masked dancer, the masked singer. They have a quote unquote celebrity performing under a mask, and then you're supposed to rate him, guess who it is.
It's Singer, right? It's Mass Singer.
No, there's another
I was
show.
watching the Masked Dancer.
Oh,
Garrett.
I
another
thought you were
show.
making
It's
a
a
joke.
spin-off.
Spinoff,
Oh,
bro.
I had no
No,
idea.
it's not a joke. And
Garrett,
so
come on.
this-
Get with it.
Garrett, you would love this. I'm surprised you haven't watched this.
You'd
this,
love
like,
it.
Cactus came out and did a dance
Ooh.
You hearing this?
to, boots are made for walking or something.
Oh.
So good. Sophia Coppola, so good.
And then at the end, the judges speculate, who is under the mask? And this person danced. And they said this quote, and I was like, I'm too old for this show. I can't watch this. And they're like, I don't know who you are, but you did the TikTok sign in your dance. So I'm speculating you're a famous TikToker.
what?
Yeah. And for me, it was this wake-up call of like,
Famous
oh,
TikToker.
mainstream television is going to be pulling their next batch of celebrities from TikTok. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
YouTube,
yeah.
and then it was Vine.
Yeah.
So for anybody not feeling like validated or thinking TikTok is a real medium, I mean, you can get on the Masked Dancer.
Yeah.
We're talking about Mega64 potentially being on the Masked Dancer.
Yeah. And that's happening any
If
day
we
now.
get big enough on TikTok.
Yep.
Oh.
So
Any day now.
I don't want to hear any complaints about our new channel.
I love the stuff like the Masked Singer. They were talking about this on Howard Stern show. I think that
Yeah.
something that they do that's hilarious with that show is they always like guess who it could be, and it's 10 times bigger than who
The
it will
producers tell the judges to
Yeah.
guess these specific
be.
names.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like
They always pull random celebrities.
Well, yeah.
Why that person?
So they'll come up on stage like oh, and they'll go okay. I'm guessing. Are we feeling Lady Gaga? It's Lady Gaga, and then someone else will go no. That's Mariah Carey. It's Mariah. It's Mariah. Okay, take the mask off. Oh, Rumor Willis. Superstar Rumor Willis is here. And it's just like, who is
We
that?
got Casey Anthony. We got her.
Yeah,
And
Casey
she was
Anthony
singing.
is here.
All these Dancing with
Well,
the
in
Stars.
this one, it was like, oh, who's the dancer? You made this reference. You could be Joe Jonas.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
I don't know. You also made this reference.
Yeah.
Maybe you're Carrot Top. And I'm like, look at the person. You
Yeah.
think they could be Joe Jonas or Carrot Top?
Are they Jack or
what?
not?
Yeah. Carrot Top is like fucking ripped.
Joe Jonas is like
this
5 foot.
Pop star. So yeah, they're just like flinging
And who
names
is
out of
it?
nowhere.
He's on Third Rock from the Sun.
John Lithgow.
It's no, who
Fred
was the other guy?
Stewart.
Fred Stewart. Yeah. Fred Stewart. No.
I did the dance.
Didn't mean to upset you.
I didn't. I hope you like my dancing. I don't know.
We're gonna contact the home planet. No, Third Rock from the Sun fans? No.
No, come on, John Lithgow.
Tommy from that show went on to become an Inception guy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Inception Man.
Yes, Mr. Inception.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph
He was on
Gordon-Levitt.
that show, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't
Yeah.
that his
Yeah.
breakout role?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always forget. Like, I see him, and then I vaguely remember, like, he was on that sitcom ages ago.
And I remember, like, I didn't think he was very good in that. And then he was in some movie, and I was like, ew, they cast him. And then it was
500
like
Days of
and
Summer.
It was no, I never saw that. It was some movie. I don't remember what it was, and I was like, he was really good in that.
Brick.
What the hell? Might have been Brick.
He was. I don't.
No.
Where's he been?
Looper. What's that?
Looper. Yeah, I like.
Where's
Looper.
Joseph been? Do we know?
Oh, he's cooking up something.
He's doing his own.
doing
He has
something
his
good.
own production company. Hit Record.
huh?
You know, he did that movie about a guy who was addicted to porn, and that
Yeah.
like was the last movie I remember with him.
But I think that was. I could be wrong, but I think he like produced that.
Yeah, he like wrote and directed it.
I think so. Yeah. Did anybody see that?
Did not.
It was not a bad movie. It was
Maybe we'll do it for movie club.
Yeah,
the
what was
guy who's addicted
what
to
was
porn.
it called? Joe the Porn
It was
Man.
like Joe Yanker or
Joe
something.
Joe the Jacker.
Harry Palm
Jacker
Joe.
Yeah, Joe Ropes, Jack and Joe.
Jacker Joe. Yeah, I think it was.
Joe jacks off again.
Yeah.
that was the sequel.
Joe Jackson's
Chris the
greatest
Comer
hits.
or something. What was it? Don John.
Don
Why the hell is it
John.
called Don John? Don Johnson's not in it.
Should have called it Jack and Joe.
Yeah, Jack and Joe.
Jack and Joe rules.
That's a slam dunk
Jack
name.
and Joe off.
And Scarlett Johansson's in it, and she's like from the Bronx. Like she's like she talks in like a voice
really?
and stuff. Yeah,
Dead ass.
yeah. I think she says that.
She says
multiple
like, "I'll
times.
dead ass flatten you."
She says dead
Yeah.
ass. They should
But
do
anyway, it
a
was a
movie
pretty
where
good movie.
Scarlett Johansson's from San Diego, and she goes like, totally,
What's up, dude?
Yeah.
for sure.
I sold a chainsaw to the guy.
Sup, bro?
I sold a chainsaw to a guy in the parking lot here today.
Fuck yeah,
for
dude.
$25.
Is that the same dude I sold
I
a
said-
punching bag to?
It might have been. He was like an old dude, and I was like, "All right, man, thanks, dude." And I just caught myself like, "Why do I call everyone dude?" It's such a San Diego thing.
Did you ever
I say that to everybody.
Did you ever
an old
see
man.
okay.
Amelia Clark from Game of Thrones? Daenerys in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
How she would disguise herself in public is she would just not talk. She would talk like that. She would just go, "Oh, thanks, dude.
Oh, thanks, dude." Oh, 'cause
And
she's British?
Yeah, and she's like, and in public, I don't have like blonde hair like the show. I have brown hair.
Yeah.
and I
Right.
just talk like I'm from the valley and
Dang, smart.
oh, thank you. Oh my God, thank you. And she's like, no one recognized me. But anyway, what was it? What were we talking about jacking off a minute ago?
Don Juan.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
we
yeah.
know
Don
we were
Juan.
Tenga sponsored. This show's sponsored by Tenga.
Oh,
And,
yeah, we're
we were
going too
saying
far
we're gonna
back
watch a
now.
movie where a guy jacks off a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah, I think that's where we are in the
What was I-
conversation.
What was I gonna say about that? Joseph Gordon.
Was that Lars von Trier one? That
I'm playing. Let's talk video games. I'm still playing Just Cause 4.
Speaking of jacking off, yeah.
you are.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it, but this is such a guilty pleasure video game. You know, where I'm not saying it's good, but I'm enjoying it. But I realize this video game does this thing that shitty video games do. When it first started, it had like 5 amazing cutscenes in a row where they introduced all these characters. I was like, dang, this is like a movie. I'm almost sick of all these cutscenes. I just realized I've been playing this game for maybe 10 hours. There was never another cutscene after that.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, go to this location, do this task.
They
go
blew
to
their
this
budget
location.
on the beginning.
Yeah, they really did. And I was
Yeah.
never like aware of that. it made me appreciate Rockstar open world games. Shawn, I know you're playing Red Dead.
Yeah.
Every time you start a mission, there's at least a funny scene.
Oh, yeah,
or
there's always
they make
something.
Great performances.
They make an attempt to give
Yeah.
you something to pull you into
Even
this mission.
The side quests that have nothing to do with the story have a cutscene.
Everything is weighted with the cutscene to be like, okay, well, I guess this is why I care about getting that particular car.
Yeah.
This one is like you go to the location and then a blip will just come up on the map. All right, go here and get this thing and crash it.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind. It's a fun game. But
Sure, but you want
I just realized kind of
exposition.
the production value. It was really like, you create an awesome map here and then no more cinematics or really storytelling, I think.
Yeah.
Johnny was telling me the game got like bad reviews when it first came out because it like looked really bad. Had shitty textures, so they've since updated that.
That's
I'm
been
playing it on
patched.
PS5.
Right.
I was just thinking, as much as I want to be playing new stuff, I'm just waiting for them to finish Cyberpunk.
Really?
Yeah,
You're going to be waiting a while.
and yeah,
Another 8 years.
They missed their last patch deadline.
Oh
What?
my god,
Really?
dude.
They got cyber attacked and then
Oh.
ransomed their servers and, a bunch of shit.
Funny.
And they blamed that on why they had missed the end of
Hey,
February
when-
deadline.
Oh, so it just passed.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago.
That
I have like
latest deadline.
issues with believing that.
I
I
don't
kind of
know.
do too. At this point, you've used up all your goodwill.
And I'm
Yeah.
waiting. I'm being such a patient gamer, waiting for
Good
that.
job, dude.
Garrett, I'm telling you, that Yakuza game.
Oh, I'm playing
is
that.
have you been playing it?
Yeah, I'm playing that in my spare time.
Oh,
which,
okay.
But when
But
I'm
like emotionally, you're
when I put
waiting.
that down, I see Cyberpunk right next to it because
Yeah.
those are the only two PS5 games I have, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, I just want to play this, but it's so broken still.
Yeah. Well, I've been playing that a lot.
Yeah.
Anytime I have a spare minute, I'm like, okay, turn that back on. Yeah. And I swear to God, like, I don't know if it's gonna, I'm probably 12 to 15 hours into it at this point. I don't know if anything's gonna change, but this is like one of my favorite games in I don't know how long. Like, I'm loving it so much.
That's
The
awesome.
story is compelling and like the characters are great. And all I was gonna say about it, I already talked about it kind of once, but what I really appreciate about it, and this is kind of a random thing to bring up, but they could have so easily made, it's a new main character. It's a clean break for the series.
Yeah.
And they could have so easily made this new character like the heartthrob, like, I'm 17 and I never had my heart broken. Kind of thing. They could have made him another JRPG character, that is like 15 or something.
Yeah.
And I love that this dude is 42 and was locked up for like a couple decades and like doesn't have his shit together, missed kind of like formative years of his life. You know what I mean? And like his context for everything is like RPGs he used to play when he was younger. I don't know. He kind of sucks. And I mean that in a good way. Like he doesn't have his shit together. And I appreciate that it's like an older guy still kind of like trying to figure life out. I don't know. I just think that's more interesting and compelling than like a badass or like young heartthrob. You know what I mean?
Every RPG has the hero character.
Yeah.
That trope is so done to death.
Yeah.
It's interesting playing as like Travis Touchdown. It's this weird anti-hero character.
Yeah. And
Sounds like Yakuza nailed their audience.
no,
When you're saying
honestly,
it's funny.
Yeah,
because
no,
it
but it
does.
is kind of like it's really well done. And then like another guy in your party is this guy lost his home and he's just got an umbrella, so he hits people with it. And then there's another guy who like got fired from the police. And he's like, fuck it, I ain't got anything else to do. I'll join you. Yeah. So you got like an ex-cop.
It's a mishmash.
So
of,
it's like the misfit ragtag
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Motley Crue.
And now I just had someone join my party. Is this woman who is like, she's all in like a bad mood and she's like, all right, yeah, I'll join you. Let's kick these guys' asses, and it's just, it's a ragtag band. And I am enjoying that so much more than like, let's make a party that really looks cool and, people will really want to like cosplay as them. It's like, no, it's not that. These guys are fuck ups. Like, I love that. So anyway, I've been really enjoying it. So still
Same
playing
here.
that.
Can you go into the under the hood of this running on the PS5? In the options menu, there's like one graphics setting.
Mhm.
It's like high definition or normal or whatever. What does that do?
Normal is not quite 4K, almost,
But it locks
but it's
it?
60 frames a second, perfectly smooth.
Got it.
And then the resolution mode is okay. It's going to be 30 frames a second, but it is true 4K.
Whoa, wait.
Is it
So it
locked
looks really good.
This is a setting in the PS5?
Yes.
In the menu of this game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, am I missing something
So
here?
what? Because I'm now like torn. I don't know. Do I want this game to run in 30 frames or float frames
yeah.
with 4K, or do I want it 60 frames
I would
and
run
1080?
a session on both and see what you like better.
Here's the thing. I can't tell the difference anymore. My eyes aren't what they used to be, and it doesn't even make a fucking difference. But my mind is like,
Yeah.
one's better. I have to ask Rocco which one.
I chose the resolution because if it was a game like Devil May Cry,
It
I would
moves
want a higher.
fast.
I would want a higher frame rate.
Yes,
because
okay.
the action is so split second. I want a higher frame rate. But for this game, it's turn based.
Yeah.
So no, give me a higher resolution so it looks prettier.
So play in true 4K, but
That's what I like.
The frame
but-
rate can float.
But it looks good either way.
Okay.
This one is not a huge difference.
I'm playing in because whenever there's settings
Yeah.
on a PC game, it's like, okay, you can only, choose the settings that you actually
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
in your build. But on the console, I always just go for maximum.
Yeah.
Blood maximum.
It would be nice if they specified
Vibration
that a little more because
on.
you wouldn't have known these things had you not looked them up or asked me.
Yeah.
It doesn't say it on there. It's
No,
just
it
like
doesn't.
this or this. I don't know.
But I
what is
did
that?
choose that. I chose a high, resolution mode.
Yeah. But anyway, it has been fun actually playing. I felt like my PS5 sat there for a long time, and that's fine. Again, it's the first year of a new console. I expect that, but
Yeah.
it is nice. Like, oh, I'm actually like using this new thing every day. But anyway, it's been awesome and runs great and everything. It's a great game. I love it. But I haven't played anything else other
When
than
does
that.
Village
I'm
come
obsessed
out?
with that. What?
When does the Village come out? Or Village?
That's May, right?
May. Oh, I thought it was sooner than that.
But that's honestly not that.
Not that far.
No, May's a couple months away.
May seems really distant, and it's like, no, that's gonna be
This
here.
year is flying by. It's already March.
Yeah.
We're 3 months in.
Damn.
We're
I can't
quarter
believe
of the
that.
way
We're halfway through March.
2021.
I cannot
I'm
believe
still
that.
waiting for 2020 to start.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was Frank's birthday the other day,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that blew me away because in my mind, Frank's birthday was like 2 days ago. Frank's birthday for me, just me personally,
That was like the last thing.
was I was at his place watching stupid movies with him when I was getting updates like, yeah, people should like not hang around each other. Like people should isolate.
I was already
was like, oh,
hey, sorry,
really?
I can't come because
Yeah.
the pandemic basically like started
It
that
was
week.
on that line.
Yeah.
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 And it was like, and I remember I got a slice of pizza before I went to see him, and it was like, am I supposed to be here? Should I not be here?
Restaurants
It
are
was
creepy
weird.
then,
It was
yeah.
really weird. And so that in my mind was 2 days ago. And then it was like, happy birthday, Frank. I'm like, you're kidding. We're doing, and that's what I told him. I was like, happy birthday is the last time I hung out with anybody.
Right.
a year ago.
Yeah, that was really nuts.
I thought about like how often I would sleep in other beds. Like I would sleep in a hotel room,
Right.
And I
Yeah.
would sleep like whatever.
yeah.
Now it's like, wow, I've like spent the night at my house for a full fucking year. Like I've been home every day for a year.
They did when I shot this sci-fi short thing last summer. I did stay at an Airbnb. I did like stay
yeah.
up there. That's
Yeah.
the only time I think that it was like really strict. Everyone was tested a million times, and we did all this stuff. But that's the only time I could think of where I did not sleep in my bed.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna all told probably be 3 or 4 years before it's
We're gonna need to buy new luggage.
in the past. Coronavirus is
Yeah.
like completely, hopefully,
Yeah.
Or some people are saying it might be a thing that's just around forever. We're just gonna
Yeah.
have to deal with it. But
I almost spent all this money to like renew my passport right before this happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
glad I saved that.
I did.
$40.
yeah, I renewed. My
But we went to
Yeah, I
two
just renewed
countries,
my-
so
yeah,
we had
mine was
to.
up
for 10
anyway.
years.
Well, you fools.
Yeah, we shouldn't have gone to Japan. That was
I've been
stupid.
picking up so many hobbies during
yeah.
quarantine. People out there know I got a motorcycle. I got
Oh, yeah.
motorcycling. And then recently I got into resin casting. If you've been following me on Instagram, you've seen I've been making some dice
I love seeing those updates.
and trying to like make some knockoff toys. And knocking off toys. I've been trying to get dollar toys from local thrift stores and just really cheap action figures from China. and then recobbling them into new configurations. It's been fun.
That's cool.
Call them Corona Fighters. They could be like a new line.
Ooh, the coronavirus.
Somebody,
Wuhan Warriors.
I was posting this stuff on Instagram. Some people were commenting on it, were liking it, were following me, and somebody's like, "You should make a Horatio action figure." And I was like, "Oh, interesting."
That'd be cool.
I think it'd be fun to make like Mega64
Totally.
figures all
Yeah.
around. So I may experiment with that. Don't get your hopes up out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm still very new, but it's been fun, and just learning a new hobby and craft has been.
Yeah, doing
Interesting.
something extremely new like that is so fun and motivating, and I get sucked into it.
Yeah.
Like no, but it has to be something new and fresh. Like you hadn't done any kind of.
No, I had to, in fact, like build a workbench in my garage to get
Yeah.
started. So step one was like locating a workbench.
But that's the kind of shit that you lie at night dreaming about. Like, okay, tomorrow morning I'm gonna get on Craigslist. I'm gonna find that workbench and I'm
Yeah.
gonna get that wood from that.
This
Yeah.
end goal
you
is
just like are obsessed with this crafting these.
it
new
was, I
toys.
wanted to make dice for D&D for my friends. And
Yeah.
suddenly that turned into like, I'm going to Lowe's and having them cut 2x4s for this workbench. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, this is going to end up in some cool dice. That's how
I love
those
something
hobbies
new
are.
like that though.
Yeah.
That really helps during these fucking extra hours we have to, devote something to that. Like you were talking about the motorcycle thing got me all inspired. So I've just been tinkering in my garage like for 6 months on my motorcycle.
Yeah.
But that's all I'm thinking about now.
You had
I'm,
one
like,
for years, right?
dreaming about it. Yeah.
And then
2007, I think I bought that
Damn.
one. I used to post on the forums back when the Mega60 forums were still up. Do you remember that, Rocco? My badass motorcycle
Yeah.
update?
Oh yeah.
And I just never
It was always sitting there.
finished it.
dang,
Yeah, it was
2007, that was 14 years ago.
sitting there until COVID happened. Actually, until you told me you got your bike, and I was like, okay, fuck, what's left? And I made a checklist, and I thought this thing's like 90% done. So now I'm up and running.
That's cool.
Now we got to get Rocco
But-
and Shawn on motorcycles.
Or just some new hobby. It's something about getting like a new hobby that like you get obsessed.
I started drumming and I liked it, but I was not good. Like I could find a beat like you could on Rock Band, but whenever it came time to like, all right, now you just put your own little thing on it. It's like, I'm not.
A fill.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not good at that.
Yeah, I was good at like imitate. I got like better and better at imitating, but it was hard to
Yeah, I don't know.
have
So
an original thought.
I'm into like I found things to do, and I am like still cleaning out my garage and just doing fun stuff with that, and like doing stuff with the kids. But yeah, like I don't have like a hobby. I wanted it to be drumming, and I still kind of do, honestly. But I
The
just
start of it was kind of, you cleaning out the garage and then you set up a streaming space, a
Right.
fucking living space for your quarantining.
yeah.
But that was a start for me too, was cleaning out the garage. And then I went, oh yeah, I buried this motorcycle.
I think
again.
having a clear end goal in mind helps, because for me, I wanted a motorcycle and I wanted to see myself riding on the open road. And so I was working up towards that.
Yeah.
And
Right.
same thing with like making the dice. I just wanted to make the dice. With drumming and like, because, I've been practicing guitar a little bit, but it's like, okay, I suck.
Right.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I intend to do. I'm not going to write a song.
Right.
What's the end goal? So
What's
the
the end goal?
guitar
Yeah.
practice doesn't really go anywhere.
And like I had like a ton of people reach out to me, which I appreciate, and say like, hey, this guy does like online stuff on YouTube. You check it out, and like I would check him out. And I'm always at this weird level where like I'm not a very beginner, but I'm also nowhere near like anywhere good.
Yeah.
So like, where do I really start? Like
I would pick 5 songs that you want to learn.
Yeah.
Actually, honestly, I would say maybe 2 songs in a month. Because that's
That's the
reasonable.
goal.
That's
Yeah.
reasonable.
Yeah.
That's
And
realistic. I'd be like, I'm going to learn 10 songs in 4 weeks. And that's not really going to happen.
Yeah.
But 2 songs by the end of the month, 1 song every 2 weeks, that's an achievable goal.
Yeah.
And then you could think like, hey, I like that White Stripes song. Oh, I
Right.
like that Nirvana song. Those are going to be my 2 songs.
I heard music coming from my garage the other day that I did not put on. And I came out there and Lennon had put on a record and was trying to drum to it. I was like, damn, I should be doing what she's doing.
Dude,
This
that's
6-year-old
sowing
teach
the
me what to
seeds.
do.
That's so sick that she starts
That
young.
is when they say like the naturals, that's what they
yes.
do. They just put on a song and play along to it until they get good, and then they're a famous musician.
That's
Shawn,
what she
start
was
watching
doing.
her and just doing that shit.
Yeah.
Her name is
Gonna.
Lynn. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And his other daughter's name is Sawyer. Real Tom Sawyer.
Oh, They're Canadian?
Yeah, my daughters are Canadian.
Like Terrence
Ginny and I are
McNeil?
not.
This
but
mine is
somehow-
not for rent.
Somehow they are.
Got a government. Oh, our Twitch channel's just deleted.
Oh,
No.
Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. We got rushed off.
Hey, one quick little note about Sawyer. She wanted me and asked me to say thank you to everyone who bought that shirt for the 64 special last
She
week.
can't. She
Yeah.
didn't do. She, can she
Bullshit.
talk?
Dude, this is Shawn.
Every day that the shirt was on sale, she would share with her class that you could still buy the shirt to the teacher if she
Oh,
wanted to
that's
buy
cool.
it. She was super amped.
She's
So
gonna
thank you to
start
everyone
asking for
who bought that
profit
shirt.
sharing though.
Residual,
Now
yeah.
you shouldn't have told her we
All
did
the
that.
other kids love her. The girl with the famous shirt. Ugh.
They do.
I hate
they-
my dad.
Dude, but I think when you're in second grade, everything's cool, you know? Remember a girl in second grade, she was in the newspaper. Just for like, she was like walking on the boardwalk and she got to be in the newspaper and it was like, damn, she made it. This girl's made it.
You probably still remember her name.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
But that was really cool. And honestly, that was really cool. Everyone out there, thank you.
Yeah.
Because that shirt did really well. And that was like a really neat, I was happy for her.
Yeah, she was super
We're not
amped.
gonna
So
be
thank you to
sharing any of
everyone.
the profit stuff.
We had a lot of like personal. I don't know what you said. I could probably something stupid. A lot of just like friends of ours, like just coming by it. Like I don't know, just like friends of the show. You
Yeah.
know, I think I don't want to name anyone because they don't want to be named. But
Yeah.
it was just super nice. It's very
Yeah.
nice. So thank you.
So that was
everyone.
really cool. That does remind me, we did put out a new vid. We did have a new video on Friday. It came out. The behind the scenes video of our end of Evangelion video. We put that on there. It's a little over half an hour. Just like kind of the last one was. So altogether, you have an hour of behind the scenes stuff if you watch them back to back.
If you
I guess.
put the videos and the behind the scenes together, you have a movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
Rocco,
yeah,
put that together and just submit it to Film Festival to see what happens. It's already done.
yeah.
You already did it.
Here you go. Here's this and just how we did it. It's all in the same. It's all in one package.
2
More
and 5
movies
minutes.
should do that. All right,
Honestly,
Titanic ends. All right, guys. Here's how we did it.
No one was able to
Here's
make
a 10-minute video of Titanic and 30 minutes on how we made it.
no one's able to make movies right now. I bet we would get accepted. They'd have no option.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
you'd
we
be
have
like,
nothing else.
shit, we
These
gotta
guys,
take
it's,
'em.
you can watch it. It's entertaining.
Yeah. Well,
Better
anyway,
Don John.
the behind the scenes for our end of Ava video is out. Something that I did think was funny. This actually doesn't have to do with the behind the scenes of it. I mean, I think most stuff we've talked about at this point. Or you could see it for yourself. You could see all the final moments of Shawn as Shinji suffering through freezing water, which I love that there's been a million comments, Shawn, that
Yeah.
are like, they said exactly what I was saying as we were filming,
Yup.
which was, you could have shot his part in the pool. Why is he in the freezing ocean water?
Rocco,
could've
you
shot
felt
that pool.
both of the things. I think it was pretty much the same. Like the pool and the bay,
They were both
sucked.
pretty damn cold.
And we had to film
Yeah.
the opening torch thing for the Olympic Games right after that.
Yeah. We
were doing other stuff there too.
Yeah, so it was kind of like, look, just get the Shinji thing done here. And we also didn't know how it was going to look because the whole idea was you were washing up on shore, like kind of from an ocean. So it's like, well, let's just actually do it there and do it once and do it right kind of thing.
But I
it is
hear what they're
funny
saying, but I think the temperature was about the same.
Yeah, it was cold in February no matter what. Anyway, so you could see all that in there. There's a lot of fun footage. We did keep the Evangelion political breakdown. That is in there. What character voted for what? That is in there. All kinds of stuff. A lot of stuff with Milk. So check that out.
Yeah.
Check out the behind the scenes video if you didn't get a chance. It's a lot of fun. But what was cracking me up this week is it was brought to my attention that in Japan. Okay, so last weekend the brand new Evangelion movie came out. Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 came out in Japan. People have been searching frantically for a cam rip online because the only way to see it is to go into a packed theater. And there obviously you can't do that here, but even in Japan, there are people who don't want to do that.
That's crazy.
They're like, I just want to see it. So there's people linking to, like, there is a cam rip in some form out there. So people are linking to this segment and, oh, here's the ending. Oh, here's this scene. Oh, here's that scene. Okay. Well, there's a Japanese video site, like the big site that a lot of people in Japan use, their YouTube is Nico Duga, I think is what it's called, or something. Nico. Something.
Nico is what everyone knows it by. Yeah.
Yeah. And people have been re-uploading our videos as leaked cam rip part 1. Click here, HD cam rip. And they load and it runs an ad. It does the whole thing. Then it plays. It's like Shawn lifting the ship and then throwing it. I mean, it's. Now, I'm not a fan of re-uploading our videos, so I'm not endorsing that. But it's pretty funny.
We don't have a Nico
That
account.
there's so many pissed Japanese comments on these videos that as soon as they see Shawn on that payphone, fuck! That has been pretty funny. What?
Is there really cam rips floating around? They're just not complete.
There isn't a full one, but
That's what happened with 3.0. There were all
Yeah.
these bits and pieces, and then someone eventually like parsed it all together.
I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah.
How long was it
I don't
before
wanna watch it
3.0
that
was
way.
released to it was in the US to buy? How long, or you could watch it?
Oh,
well,
that-
we
legally.
imported the Blu-ray,
Yeah.
and that was probably 6 months.
Yeah, I think.
So,
And
like,
then
you're saying it's-
Funimation took years.
They went through like translation issues or
Yeah.
something, and that
Oh.
took like 2 more years.
to
So
get
you're saying in
official
6 months-
English subtitles. Yeah.
6 months you can watch it like at home.
Yeah.
Good
that was
quality.
for
Probably.
3.0. Yeah.
Right, but I'm just saying like if it goes by the same formula, you're saying
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Something
Okay.
like that.
Hopefully.
But
Most
anyway,
likely streaming.
but all I was going to say was the people who did that prank, they did link to us. Like in the info, they would put like, here are the other parts of the cam rip. And it would
Oh,
actually
well-
just link to our YouTube.
Well,
opening.
respect.
So
All
it's
right.
like, okay, at least if
you.
you're going to rip, our stuff, they did credit us and link to us. So
That's not too bad.
I want to
That's
say
all I wanted to share.
I want to say to the prankster over there in Japan, domo arigato gozaimasu.
Nailed it.
What does that mean?
It
Did
means
you say some stupid shit right now?
no. I didn't.
Was that like, hey,
No,
you
Kevin, I didn't
fuckers?
say.
I didn't-
Stupid. It was
What'd you say?
complimentary.
Domo arigato gozaimasu. Sounds like
I didn't nandeska, but it's probably something stupid.
Come pie.
No, not that again.
Before you take a drink, you're
Ew.
gonna say come pie.
What's in your eye?
What the fuck? Dude, it looks
yo,
like
Garrett.
there's people
Garrett.
fucking in my eye.
Garrett, you got them eyes, dude.
These are the
What?
fucking symbols of the Kama Sutra, dude. These are
What
ancient
is
sex-
happening
It's
in
the
your
woman on the
glasses?
Garrett, I'm seeing like the black hole in your pupils.
Dude,
What?
that's the left bending
Oh.
her over, and the right, that's the sucky fucky. Oh my
What?
god. These are ancient Hindu techniques, dude. I'm not even we
Garrett.
can't show this on Twitch.
What is
It
that?
looks like the on the mud flaps, the girl on the mud
It
flaps.
does.
Seriously,
What
what
is
is
that?
Hold on, I want to get close to the screen.
Are these runes? What is that?
We're analyzing it.
Yeah,
guys.
it's not moving, Garrett. We're looking. Oh.
Dude, it's like Japanese character.
Oh my god. Domo arigato gozaimasu. Stop.
It looks like some sort of the characters from a Japanese or Chinese. I'm
Hi.
not quite sure. I need to do it.
Ich ni san.
This is horrible, dude.
What? Speaking
You're always
Other languages?
You're always being offensive,
by speaking
and I'm fucking
another
tired of it. I'm
language?
fucking calling you out right now. You're counting in Japanese. I'm fucking offended. Ichi ni chi chi san. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not funny.
It was reverse. It was counting down from. It's like a. I was gonna say.
I know I'm not the
launch.
only one. I know everyone out there's thinking it. Tired of it.
Yeah.
I'm a weeb. Oh,
Why would you do that?
Sean's
I
pissed.
forgot that one's canceled. too.
Sean's pissed.
Sean, don't call me a.
Or he might just be feeling that second vaccine shot. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he looks like he's feeling it.
Call me a Japanese
So cold.
cultural enthusiast.
Is weeb offensive?
It is now.
Is it?
What's offensive?
Depending on who
Oh.
you
know-
call a weeb.
You know what I'm really, legitimately, no joke, upset about?
Huh.
Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, don't even start.
Oh no.
Don't even get me on my Lola Bunny rant.
Oh no.
Don't
dude.
even get me on my Lola Bunny rant.
Oh man.
Yeah, how many times I've jerked off to Lola Bunny? I can't even count.
Now I'm supposed to
I
count?
can. Each,
Thank you, Tenga.
knee, son. Oh,
Oh, Garrett.
sorry. I shouldn't count anymore.
No, I shouldn't have done that.
I only mentioned that because it should let you know how passionate I am about Looney Tunes.
Yeah. These Looney Tunes crimes cannot continue, and if they do, you're gonna hear about me. You
That's
know
the
my
last
name.
thing you want to hear about.
What's next? They get rid of Tweety Bird.
Oh my god, I am such a Tweety Bird fan.
Look at your hat.
If they
Matches.
do something, shut up.
He's Tweety cosplaying.
If they do something with Tweety and I don't approve of it,
Oh,
remember this face.
poor old putty
You
tat.
know, they're always doing this pornographic
I know, and I
sexual
love it.
stuff with Tweety.
Yeah.
They're always putting the bird in the cat's mouth.
Yeah. Pull a feather out.
What next? What-
Sickening.
yeah.
Teaching our children.
Do I love it or hate it? I don't even know. Can't even decide. I'm still trying to work that out.
Is that
want-
okay now?
No animated bunny rabbits.
if they-
Thumper, you're out too.
Thumper's probably gone. And I
What's
guess
that?
I'm not
What's he
woken up
thumping?
for Droopy.
They all jokes aside, they cut Pepe Le Pew out of Space Jam 2.
Was he going to be in it in the first place?
Supposedly, I don't know,
Yeah.
but
But I'm mad about
As
it.
long as I don't fuck with Slowpoke
there
Rodriguez.
was there's an actress who was in the scene with Pepe Le Pew. She's pissed off. Oh, and she's demanding.
No.
the cartoon
She is saying, no joke. She's like, the Pepe Le Pew footage exists out there somewhere.
Uh-oh.
It's like the butthole
Release the
cut from
Pepe
Cats.
Yeah, and she's like, someone needs to find that and release it.
Yeah.
And the people making the movie were like, there's no Pepe Le Pew footage because he's a cartoon.
Jesus.
no, it exists.
and she's like, I filmed the scene.
You're not.
And and they're like, you're in the scene.
Tom Arnold is going to find the PP footage, the Pepe
Yeah.
footage.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You remember Tom Arnold was looking for PP footage
Yeah, he
before?
was, yeah.
Now it's
Yeah.
Pepe footage.
Pepe Le Pew.
Did a really good
I
job.
cannot. I
didn't find it, did he?
cannot wait for Space Jam 2 to come out, so I
Starting
don't
to
have
get
to
hyped
hear
for
about
it.
Space Jam 2 anymore
Oh,
because it's
hype.
been 25 years of hearing about Space
Shawn.
Jam 2.
Do you know who the star of Space Jam 2 is?
LeBron James.
Oh, you already know.
Wrong.
LeBron
Well, actually, Bugs
No,
Bunny.
James.
it's nope. Bugs Bunny.
That's what I said. Fucking said that.
What?
Don't laugh at his jokes.
That was a good one, Rocco.
Fuck.
Hey, yeah, Bugs Bunny. Is he not in the movie? What's the joke?
Wide
You're
shot.
acting like Elmer Fudd right now,
Daffy
Sean.
Duck is going to be in it. They're all going to be in it.
LeBron James.
Jeez.
Stupid.
That vaccine's making you crazy.
Yeah, you stupid.
Anyway.
Bet you wish you didn't get it.
Yeah. Hold on. You still like Resident Evil 4? You still like Resident Evil 4?
Dude,
What do
maybe
you
it's
think
not
of
as good.
6? Anyway.
I'm going to get that Pepe Le Pew footage. I'm going to get it.
We're going to release Le Pew cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Le Pew cut's coming. And guess what?
What?
He stinks up the whole joint.
No.
Yeah. He
He
stinks
sprays
bad.
every cat in the joint.
Spraying that gland.
Sprays them.
Using that
Well,
anal gland to
yeah.
spritz all over
We're
the
going to
fucking
animate
court.
his butthole.
It's going to be a
Release the
cloud.
butthole cut.
I need the butthole cut.
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready
Pepe's
to see it.
glands squirting.
No, that's not where skunks spray from. It comes from a
Oh, it's right
Their
above.
dick hole.
a third hole.
It's like a cloaca.
A special stink hole.
Yeah, it's a special one.
Exactly.
It's real special.
Has any of you guys been sprayed by a skunk?
Stinkier.
Yeah.
hole.
No, luckily,
Yeah,
I never
dude.
have.
No.
Sean, you have?
Kevin
Yeah.
just said it's
Really?
a stinkier
Not me,
hole.
like not in my face, but when I was a kid, underneath my house, underneath my bedroom,
Ew.
2 skunks got in a fight and both sprayed.
Oh, no.
I can't even express to you how bad it was.
Under the house.
We had to go to a hotel, and they wouldn't
shit.
give us a room because we smelled so bad. That
Oh,
eventually,
no.
the guy let us in, but we fucked up that hotel. Like we smelled so bad. Oh my god! It was terrible.
Stinking.
Yeah, it was
Man,
bad.
that's
Awful.
I never
Your
happened.
whole family?
My whole family.
Dang.
That never happened to me. There was one kid in a class. It wasn't my class, but every now and then I had to, I was like, I did something for, like they had a thing where a kid would bring something to another class. Like they asked me to go get something from a different classroom. And a kid in that class was sprayed by a skunk and stank that whole class up. And everyone in there hated him. It's
That
like, yeah,
sucks.
fucking George had to get sprayed by a
George.
skunk. And
Dumbass George.
Anytime I had to go in that room to get something, it was like, it still smells bad in here. Yeah, fucking George. Yeah. I guess he bathed in tomato and it didn't even do anything.
See, I always wanted to do that. I
Yeah.
kind of was jealous I never got skunked because I
Yeah.
wanted to do the tomato.
We did the
bath.
tomato
Yeah.
thing. It didn't work at all.
It looked fun, dude.
It didn't work for George
It
either.
didn't work. I felt worse.
Did
It
you
was,
taste it like in your balls?
What the?
You know how your
fuck?
testicles, you
What?
could like dip them into stuff and you taste like the salt?
Can we end this podcast now?
When you did like a
Wait.
tomato bath, was it like,
I've
ooh,
never
wait,
dipped
what?
my balls in salt.
you don't know that? Dude, you can dip your balls in soy sauce and taste it.
And taste it.
How would you taste
wait,
it?
Wait, hold on. You taste your balls, or you taste?
Oh, you
or
taste
it
the
goes
soy sauce.
like it works its way up?
Remember we talked about this like 6 months ago?
No,
What?
You
I
guys
don't remember this.
That
You guys
missed
took
this
away
show?
my
I do
platform.
remember we talked about this.
I wanted to do
but,
this
I've
as-
blocked
this
it from
at
my
all.
memory.
The last stunt on the Christmas cast, I proposed doing the testicle tastings, but you guys dropped the ball.
You know, I feel like if I
Garrett.
did that, it would scare me if it worked. You know,
Yeah, I know.
because I would have
Heck yeah,
that.
it work.
I don't.
What do they call it when the senses get swapped?
So
Like, you
just to
can hear a
clarify,
taste or
because
something?
I feel like I had to have missed this podcast. You're saying you
Yeah.
dip your nuts in soy sauce and you can taste
Yeah.
it.
This was
in
a
your
trend.
mouth.
Trend of videos going around about 6 months ago. We discussed it on the podcast as well.
I don't remember this.
Yeah. Johnny does.
Here's my thought.
We'll have to do
The
it.
smell of soy sauce is so pungent that you would be able to smell it, and then you can in your brain
Yeah,
taste
Sean.
it.
Real talk. It's a auto sensing. You make yourself taste something salty when you do it. I think the people that have done it and said
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
that's
you
what I
just
was gonna-
start salivating.
Because
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say. Is like if I blindfolded myself, plugged my nose, even plug my ears, fuck it, and put my balls in soy sauce.
Yeah. It's
think I
just
would
funny.
taste the
I just want to see it happen. I want to do this experiment.
Oh yeah, you want to watch me do that?
Yeah.
Just dip
I heard it works better if you
Now
do
that's a TikTok.
sauerkraut or dog food.
I would try all three.
That's what I heard.
Let's put it to the test.
We'll try all
Mix.
three.
I'd mix them.
And then
So
you,
what did you do
What,
about
dude, would
the
I get
skunk?
drunk if I dipped them in like a shot glass?
Well, how did you get rid of the smell,
Yeah,
Sean?
that's the best way to absorb alcohol.
The skunk?
How'd you get rid of the smell?
Time. It was really like we had no choice. We did the bath, and then it was like days and days and days of our house reeking. And my dad would have every window open with all the fans going, trying to like air it out. And then we even did like the spray like they use in bathrooms, like nothing.
Can you get
We
like a
just reeked.
flamethrower under the crawl space and just
What's that?
get a flamethrower under the crawl space?
Well, the
and just-
skunks had left. They
Yeah,
weren't
they
there
left
anymore,
something.
but the smell was just
Yikes.
yeah. So
Well,
Good time,
I
yeah.
think that's a perfect ending for today's episode.
I agree.
Podcast question of the week. Anyone out there, you got nuts? Soak them and let us know what you taste. If you taste
Yeah.
anything,
What did you taste more?
What'd you say?
Sauerkraut, soy sauce, or dog food? Which was the best one?
What tasted when you what
Tasted.
Yeah,
was
don't
the most
try-
flavorful?
Don't try vodka. We're not condoning that.
No, we're not condoning anything dangerous.
No.
Oh,
'Cause
don't
you could-
soak your genitals in alcohol.
Yeah, don't do
You'll
that
get-
either.
You'll get drunk.
Yeah, that's not. We don't want that.
It
like a
won't
butt
work for
chug.
me because they told me they removed the taste buds of my nuts when I got the vasectomy, so I couldn't.
So it might not work
I
for
missed
you.
the boat.
If you could piss
No, I
With-
can't.
probably did.
No.
with a dick, but you can't
don't
like
know.
suck up. I
Oh,
never,
it's not like a straw.
I never tried.
I can.
Like a reverse.
I can.
You can reverse
Yeah.
your piss stream
Yeah.
Yeah.
and suck water up.
Well,
That'd be
Like a
so
life-
cool.
like maybe that's the original life straw.
No,
That's a
you
trick,
can't
dude.
reverse your piss stream.
I never tried.
You can.
I'm not gonna say no.
I'm gonna have to get technical here.
Yeah.
Okay,
no,
thank
go
you.
ahead. Tech scientific words.
If you put your erection into a beverage and let it go flaccid, it will retract the liquid back into the penis.
Right? It would, right?
Thermal
And-
expansion.
If you are skilled, you can empty the whole cup. Good night.
If you have a,